What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, fellas? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hoes? What's up? Anyway,
Scalawags,
skip
skanks.
Scott Scully whoops. Anyway, it's your boy Wakama in the building, Detroit Mail in the building. Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports. We are here, episode 179. Of course, we got a couple of topics to go over. Later in the show, we will begin our AFC West preview. Um, we'll discuss the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Go Chargers, go! So we'll talk about them. Of course, we'll talk about some, week 2 of preseason football, NFL football that just shook down over this weekend. I mean, your boy in UFC got upset. Leon Edwards knocked out Usama. I know,
Yeah.
but Usman. I know I probably mispronounced his name, but
Osama bin Laden.
no, no, not that one. No. I mean, he's just saying nigga. No, we talking about the actual Nigerian nigga. So
Hey, they ain't brought back Osama. Just
no, we'll talk about that a little bit. Pretty huge.
he's like, I'm not dead. I'm just fighting UFC.
Yes, sir.
Salam alaikum.
Eat more bacon, right? But no, as always, please go on over to YouTube. I.O.W. Sports Network is the YouTube page. Go ahead, like, share, follow, give us a hit that bell notification, let you know every time we go live, and subscribe to the channel and spread the word. I see we're starting to pick up some Chiefs fans or some Detroit Lions fans as
Right.
Detroit Mail got the No Name podcast dedicated to the Detroit Lions, and of course your boy Wildcard. I got the Wild Card Chief podcast dedicated to the Chiefs fans out there. So we're seeing an uptick in those fans coming through, and we love to see it. But no, like, share, follow, hit that bell notification, spread the word what we got going on over there on YouTube, I.O.W. Sports Network. Same address for Instagram. We usually drop little snippets, teasers on content that's being dropped on YouTube, and that's the point of the Instagram page. And same thing for the Twitter. I.O.W. Sports 1 is the Twitter address. So please go on over there. Take a break from your Twitter beef and give us some like, share, follow on Twitter as well. I.O.W. Sports 1. I.O.W. Sports Network is the address on Facebook, and this page is very important because it's for you guys, the listeners and the viewers, because this is a place for you to drop your hot sports take, get the debate going. This is a place where you could drop a funny sports meme, get everybody laughing. And hell, we emphasize on the network part. So if there's a podcast, sports podcast, or a small business that you have and you want to advertise it, this is the place that you can do it. A pin on top of that Facebook page, you will see this very handsomely devilish face. Right next to this devilish handsome face, there is a J. Edwin Collection link. And J. Edwin Collection is the merchandise company or t-shirt company, t-shirt line headed by none other than Detroit Mail. So therefore, provides all the I.O.W. Sports merch. So go get you a t-shirt, go get you a hoodie. But one thing you can't get off that link, you got to get the snapback, and the only way you can get the snapback is you got to hit the Cash App. You got to hit the Cash App to get the snapback. The Cash App right there. Cash App. Cash App. Got to hit the Cash App to get the snapback. I.O.W. Sports Network, $30. Hit the Cash App. Give us a physical address, and in return, you get the very exclusive I.O.W. Sports snapback. Got to hit the Cash App.
I'm laughing at Nick.
I'm pretty sure.
I was like, I just sent the thing so you to see we on. He's like, I'm at the Jet game. I was like, good.
Yeah, get some interviews, man.
Like, we ain't want you here anyway.
Yeah. So we got MJ in the building. What's going on?
Don't Matt.
Yeah, what's going on, Matt? He in the building. Mel don't be hitting no buttons. Shake my head. Good evening. Yeah, we had technical difficulties last show. It's all good. We got them all fixed. We straight. Y'all can hear everybody. Y'all can see everybody. And yeah, So in order to
Too many
keep
black people in one room.
too many black people, too many Negroes, too many Negroes. It's too many of you. In order to separate and divide, we must divide and conquer.
Wakanda
Yeah,
forever. Peace.
Wakanda forever. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Hamdulillah. Oh Lord, messing with your little retarded. No, man. So over in UFC, the homeboy, he's actually born in Jamaica, but has London citizenship. And odds of him beating Uzma were like so low. Like they like there's no way they're like, yo, this dude is he ain't doing nothing. He not gonna do it. He got no chance because Uzma's damn near what, pound for pound, one of the best pound for pound MMA fighters out there. And had such a dominant force on that game and in the welterweight division and just been dominating.
Well, all it take is one good one, man. That's all it take.
Well, he was dominating Leon in pretty much that whole fight.
I'm saying that's all it take is one good one. That's all it take, man. You know, you caught one good one and that's it.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
All it take.
And that was their second matchup. So Kamaru Usman, he had already defeated Leon Edwards, and it was fifth round. It was like right before the bell was about to ring, so it wasn't too far off. And just out of nowhere, that kick put him down for the 1-2-3. This is almost. I was thinking about this.
Put him down for more than 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he made him sleep. Did
that nigga sleepy.
Did y'all see the memes?
Yeah, he was like, I was like, get that nigga a pillow.
Hey, that's why. Hey, real talk. That's why I could never do boxing or MMA.
Somebody need to tuck him in for the night.
I'm saying because if you get knocked out, man, you automatically.
Oh, internet's undefeated, bro.
Bruh, it's
it don't be like a day later. It'd be like seconds later.
Like 20 minutes.
The memes just start rolling in. You be like, dang.
You be like, damn, this shit just happened 5 minutes ago.
They don't be playing, man. Internet though. They go in on man. Granny can get it. They go in on everybody on the internet. Everybody.
Anything that anybody finds remotely funny.
Yep. They go in, bro. I don't care what it is.
You about to be a meme, dog.
Cause my man was asleep. I saw. I was like, oh wow. It happens though, man. Here's my thing. When you into any kind of sports like boxing, MMA, stuff like that, I don't care how good you are, man. If you slip just a little bit, somebody can catch you. I mean, shoot, y'all on the street, y'all fighting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody catch you, that's it. It's not. It don't mean that person was better than the other person. You just call him with a good one.
Call him at the right spot.
Call him at the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, you saying it right there, man. Anytime you catch that kick to the face,
yeah.
I mean, like literally, Usman literally produced him. So total strikes, he 189 and 64. He was dominating this fight. Signature strikes 83 to 55. 61 to 20 to the head. And I think this what probably kind of helped set it up. Edwards got more kicks to the body and legs, so I guess that's what Usman is looking at. Hey, he's been kicking my legs, kicking my body. Let me protect that, and then let you know that kick went up to the head and boom.
Yep, laid him out.
Crazy, man. To me, this is almost like UFC's Buster Douglas take down Mike Tyson moment. If that makes sense. If for those who know that the Buster Douglas Mike Tyson story.
I mean, he got in his name is Buster. Only person to get props named Buster is Rhymes. If they ain't got rhymes with it, you know what I'm saying? You a buster.
Y'all.
You a buster. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he ain't gonna win. This nigga named Buster. He ain't winning this fight.
Flipmo squad.
That's all it take, though, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on your game.
Mm-hmm.
If Tyson fought Buster Douglas 10 times,
He went on them.
he went on them. Well, we already know he ain't gonna win all 10.
Yeah. You just don't know which one is gonna be that
Let me
one.
say, nigga invite. He emailing. We trying to keep you out.
Hey, then don't invite him in. What do you mean?
It's a
You
protest.
But I'm saying you can't say you want to keep him out and you inviting him in.
Yeah, let him in. See, you like a vampire. As long as you don't invite him in, you good.
Man, you trying to have the show go on to another
So
level.
go left.
Yeah.
Here come in.
No, I didn't see the footage. He said he called his mama, tell her she won the belt. Yeah, I do love that good stuff, man. When they have those good moments, especially in this moment, like he was such a huge underdog, had no dog in the fight, but I mean, he just persevered, man. Because I mean, you saw the stats; he was getting mopped. He was getting mopped, and Usman, I guess, let his guard down just one quick second, and that's all it take. And that's all it took. The boy got memed up. What up, though? What's up, Richard? How you doing, man? But speaking of UFC, so Dana White, the president of UFC, comes out of nowhere with his own claim about
what up, though, Rich?
About Brady and Gronk
coming to LA. I mean Vegas.
Yeah, they're gonna be Raiders back in 2020.
Man, Brady is a dang on arm for hire.
Hey, he about his business.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna give me some bread, I'll be there.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going to put to sleep while my kids watching the fight. Hell no. hey, you can't talk no shit to your kids.
He be like, get in there if I beat your ass. You should have said that to Edwards.
Yeah, you should have said that to Edwards. He whooped your ass, daddy.
Right.
You know, and I got some smart mouth little kids. They tell me too. You know, they tell me in a heartbeat.
Oh,
you
Matt said he on the beach. Oh, okay, man.
Oh, on the beach? Okay. Are you sipping pina coladas? That's what's up, Matt. What beach you at, man? I mean, you know, you didn't give us the invite. We like beaches too.
Yeah, we like bitches. I mean, beaches too. Both.
part of the bees, you know.
Right.
Booty and beaches.
Booty and beaches. We like them.
We like them. But no. Can you imagine Brady and Gronk on that 2020 Raiders team?
Who's on that team then?
Levante Adams not there yet.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet. Not Nigerian Nick, really. More like South African Nick.
You say you are Nigerian, I give you Nigerian. Okay, buddy?
Boy.
Dude.
Like you got a tan.
I did. Yeah, it is a downpour. We're at the Jets game, me and my daughter, Sophia. Say what's up to everybody.
What up, Sophia?
Sophia.
Hey, with that beer, you should be riding a horse.
Dude, it's a downpour out here, man. Lightning hit. We're right next to the Giants practice facility, that Quest building.
Why they got that?
Yo, lightning hit the top of it, man. As I was backing in right before the rain started, I jumped out of my skin. Sophia was as cool as a cucumber, bro. She was like, "Damn, Dad, what's wrong with you?"
Oh, murder. South Crack-a-lack.
That's me, baby. Oh, it's Matt. What's up, Matt? Glad you got down there. All right.
Man.
Enjoy, Matt. Enjoy, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
I've been working outdoors, bro. So I'm getting my Nigerian on.
I see. look Amish with that beard.
Thanks to Biden, everything's expensive, even shape-ups. I'm waiting until 2024 to get a haircut. Dude, I haven't shaved my hair since like November.
Looking like Ezekiel. Ezekiel.
Dude, I've been getting a lot of cardio in, man. I might look like Braun Strowman in a couple months.
Nah, don't go that far.
There we go. We always taking stuff too far.
Don't go that far.
Leave it in there.
Yeah.
Coco, beware. Now you know which one of you I'm talking
to. He only want to look like Coco.
Oh my God.
I'm more like a latte.
Not from Starbucks.
No, definitely not from Starbucks. Too much sugar.
Y'all wild, man. Hey, but for real, what's your thoughts on that? Like, is this because Gronk is pretty much confirming it that it was true?
Oh, he was right there on the set. He didn't deny it.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, Brady.
Do you remember the interview with Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Brady said flat out in that documentary, you wanted to keep him instead of me.
Me?
They're talking about the Raiders with Carr.
Yeah.
And that was the team we all guessed too, remember?
Mm-hmm. That had a great team, man, with Brady on there and Grunt.
But I don't think it would have ended up in the Super Bowl. Here's why.
Go ahead, tell me. Because they played Chiefs. That's what you're gonna say.
No, it's because they didn't have the same strength on offensive line that Raiders did back in 2020 that the Buccaneers did.
Okay.
You look at every defensive line or offensive line in the AFC got hurt that year to cater to them like the Bucs had.
Yeah, and so when you look at the situation, what does Brady need? Brady's always been successful because he doesn't get touched. Man, if he wouldn't have went to the Raiders, that man would have been on his ass all season long. It wouldn't have ended well.
So what about if Brady was on that team now, though?
You know what Brady needs?
To retire.
Negroes, females, and luck. The NFL. That's what Brady needs to win.
Wait a minute.
Shit. Oh, how long you had that in the back pocket?
I just thought of that. You know I'm good with those acronyms.
No, you had.
And now his whole offensive line is hurt. I love it. And I don't love guys getting injured. I love a 20-year streak of good luck finally look like it's turning the corner, right? Like the Tuck rule, the bad decisions Atlanta made, all this good luck and good fortune. Now, all of a sudden, a lot of people getting injured. I mean, you can't have a 25-year run in sports without bad luck. And if this is how it ends, I can forget about the 17 Super Bowls that he's won. I just want to see like an 8-9 finish with Carolina and Mayfield beating them to knock them out of the playoffs. Like that would be the greatest thing in the world, right?
Yeah, he probably retired. He definitely retired in.
He would sacrifice Roger Goodell at the 50-yard line. 17th game.
You're like, all right, Roger, you ready to be sacrificed? I need to win this game, man.
I need to win this game, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be like the movie Dragnet. Remember Dragnet with Aykroyd and Tom Hanks? When they go all dressed up and they're about to do the human sacrifice? That's how I picture Tom Brady's backyard, wherever he lives.
Oh, wow.
Gronk running around with like the sheepskin leggings.
Gronk probably do that now.
Exactly.
It'd be nothing new to him.
Yeah, it ain't nothing new. But yeah, man, I think though him going to the Raiders it's interesting how Brady does anything to win, anything for money, anything to win. How about putting up some money? Oh yeah, I go there. Then what? Then I think too. What are they gonna do with David Carr? They're gonna ship him to Tampa Bay. No, Brady was at the. Was he at Tampa?
He was. This is when he was
Going to
Patriot.
Tampa. This
He's
is when
going to
Brady-
Tampa. All right, that's
Yeah.
who's going
Yeah.
to Tampa. Okay, all right.
And
I don't
the
know why.
Raiders, the
20
Bucks.
seasons long ago.
Who was the other team? The Raiders, the Bucks. Who were like the main
49ers,
teams?
the 49ers, Raiders, Bucks.
That's right, because their
What up,
joke
Kofi?
was he would go take Jimmy G's job again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
There's
remember
another
that.
team. There's another team. I don't know.
Was it Miami?
Miami.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
What I say? Oh yeah, I saw that. Kayvon got hurt.
Thibodeau out 3 to 4 weeks. Hey,
It's a MCL strain. Everything with the ACL is intact. It was a dirty, cheap ass block, man. Like you going from the side like that. It was very good to see Thibodeau like smiling and laughing on the sideline right after it happened. But same thing happened with Kyle Wilson. Zach Wilson. You went down and you were like, holy crap! Like everyone collectively held their breath. All the Giants fans were holding their breath with Thibodeau holding his knee on the ground. That's some luck New York football hasn't had in a very long time, man. To be real.
That's the thing too, man. You know, you play these people during the preseason, hoping they don't get hurt, and somebody take a cheap, especially with Thibodeau, take a cheap shot like that. You hate to see that, bro.
Well, I'll say.
I mean, you got to get the reps in.
Well, look. To be honest, I don't like the block, but it's not illegal, and so they didn't throw the flag. But it is a ugly cutback block that they got to find a way to.
I guess my thing. Go ahead.
I'm saying they'll find a way to at least make one rule that's in favor of the defense. That you can't like blindside cut block and stuff like that. So
I guess my thing is this, man. It's preseason, man. Go ahead. What's that, Nick?
You can't sack a quarterback below the knee or hit him in the head because Brady against Kansas City in the 08 opener tore his ACL. But you can cut block and blindside a guy at his leg? Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Aaron Donald's out for the year. There's a rule.
They'll change it. They'll change it.
Yeah,
Why does it have to take a horrific injury for the league to have the light bulb go off and say we need to act now? We need to be proactive, not reactive.
Well, that's been one of our biggest gripes with the NFL. Is they're always been reactive. They're never proactive or progressive. It's always a certain situation that goes off way in the deep end to make them react, and it's like, come on now. But I'll say this.
Oh, we got some light.
But I'll say this. When we did that draft preview, that was one thing I was worried about with Thibodeau. The knee and the ankle injuries, it happened to him a lot in Oregon. Like lower extremity injuries has always been his thing. And that was one thing that I was worried about. And bam. Not to say I was right, but this is just almost a situation why I'm like, I don't know if you go get this guy in the top 5. But I understand the potential.
Right? It's against backups with guys trying to make a team.
It was
top 5 overall. You're taking number 5 overall. You're a premium investment, and you're expected to help change the organization around, right? I don't want Sauce Gardner out there against backups in the second quarter. I don't want Jermaine Johnson out there. Jermaine Johnson was taken 26 overall. I don't know why Thibodeau's out there in that situation. Like, I know he needs some burn, but I'd rather do it against ones who aren't trying to make a name for themselves, trying to make a team, and doing some extra stupid shit, Yeah,
they're just trying to make a play,
Yeah, like you don't want to make a name for yourself that way.
No.
Right.
Unless you stay in New England and then you don't care about anybody.
All right, so let's really have that conversation then, because obviously with Mahomes, he played 3 possessions. He played 1 possession last week, 2 Saturday. You see the Rams, Stafford's not even getting pads on. It's you're starting to see more teams kind of take the approach like the Rams did, as in sitting just about all your starters.
Right.
Now, Nick,
Jets are doing the same thing tonight. Flacco, Carl Lawson, all the big names are out tonight.
So you as a coach that coach you football, what would you do? What's your approach to preseason football? It's only 3 games, and you got to get ready for a 17-game season in a playoff run. So what's kind of your strategy if your approach?
I think you already see the league strategy, right? You see a lot more joint practices where it's structured. Quarterbacks are still wearing the red shirts. You're not hitting the quarterbacks. The refs are blowing the whistles early. You're seeing more live, controlled scrimmage, Pop Warner, coach on the field type of play instead of we're going to go 3 quarters the third preseason game, right? Like we've seen for many years. Right. Now you're getting these live situational reps where in the joint practices, they're calling them, right?
Yeah.
You're doing situational football. You're getting more out of the practice than you would an actual game, because a game you don't know. You might get the ball at the 8-yard line with a minute left, or you're just going to run it out. But now in the joint practices, they're doing ball at your own 35, minute 38 on the clock, 2 timeouts, go. You're getting your situational football, and you're having a better structure and a better I guess you're getting a better view of your team in certain situations, and you're seeing what plays work, what plays don't work. Can your defense get a stop in this situation?
You're getting a better game time simulation, and you're recreating all
Thank
that.
you. That was the word.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But you're seeing teams go with this. You're seeing Carolina and the Patriots going multiple days. The Jets and the Falcons just went on Friday and Saturday, and now they're going to scrimmage tonight. There's no reason for the ones to play tonight and risk injury because you got through the ones, on Friday and Saturday.
That's a good point, Anthony. He says, do you see more joint practices in NFL cutting back to 2 preseason games?
No.
I think you still need the 3 game.
No. Here's the thing: if you cut to 2 preseason games, the NFL is going to add another regular season.
Yes, because they're not going to give up the $5, $6, $7, $8 million revenue they get from one game from tickets. The owners are not going to give that up. That's what the owners said. You want to take a preseason game? We'll add the extra regular season game because we're still getting our ticket revenue.
Right. Well, I look at it like this too. The preseason games are more for the some of the rookies, for some of the second
people trying to make the squad,
third string. I'd rather have them play because like in the joint practice, you're mostly playing ones. Some twos, but mostly ones. So in the preseason game, you put the other people in, you can kind of get a better evaluation of what you got, this and that, and I think gonna need 3 games. You can't get out of 2.
And you also get better situational football for your border roster guys. And now
man, have a good one, bro.
They're getting that extra burn in the preseason game, and now you're not flipping a coin. You actually have some good film on them in big moments in the game to see what guys can do. Maybe you find a way to keep your 4th quarterback because he's out. Like the Jets have this guy Strevland who came back against Philly. He should get Flacco's not playing tonight. Zach's out tonight. It's going to be Mike White for a quarter and a half, and then it's going to be the Strevland show.
Yeah.
So
he's
this
kid
kid
had
had
a lot of reps tonight.
He was mobile against Philly. I think it's a very, very good chance he could beat out Mike White for a roster spot because he's got a much livelier arm. I saw him here for the green and white scrimmage. Kid can throw the ball. Kid can move. I mean, I know Mike White is a loved player in the locker room, and he's a big part of the culture that we're building. But I'll take a livelier arm over a culture guy. You can always find a culture guy.
Hey, but those culture guys are important, though.
Yeah.
Important.
But he's not the only one anymore.
Oh, yeah.
5 years ago, you'd be like, we need this guy because of X.
Yeah.
Now we got 3 dozen of these guys.
Fair point. No, it's just because I've always found it strange, or not strange, but you find all the different ways that coaches will try to get your team prepared in preseason. Obviously, you don't want to, you're trying your best to come out 100% healthy as possible, but it's never going to happen like that. Let's be honest. But I don't mind the strategy of playing Mahomes 3 possessions in preseason because you need the reps. You need the reps because you got a whole new, pretty much wide receiver room. Get your reps.
Forgive me for not knowing. I haven't seen anything on social media about it. Have you guys had a joint practice with anyone yet, or no?
No.
Is there one scheduled that you know of?
Not that I know of, because that just hasn't
And
been.
he's
That
ahead of
just
the curve, right?
well, that's the thing. That just hasn't been Andy's way of running training camp. You know what I'm saying?
But
Andy's
a lot of
still.
people are going that way now with losing the extra preseason game, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of teams going to the joint practice way, but Andy's so old school. Like he's like, we're just going to pad up and pretty much, obviously the pads are to a certain allotted time now with the CBA being
Yeah.
agreed.
Right.
So, but from what I hear, Andy Reid's practices are very tough, very gritty, very old school, and that's why you see Mahomes still taking preseason reps. That is their scrimmage. Their joint practice part is the actual preseason games. But look, he
And
showed he
credit,
showed what him and the offense need to do, and they get him out. I
yeah.
mean,
And he's been around a long time, right?
yeah,
And he's always had a very good way of getting his team ready for game one. There's been many even with Alex Smith. They're veteran team for the most part, right? I know you said
Right.
they're new, but most of that team is veteran. They know what's expected of them. They know what they have to do to get ready for week one. There's been many times they start off on a hot streak because they hit the ground running come opening day.
Mhm.
So I think he's not a rookie coach trying to find his way. He knows what he needs. He knows what he needs to see. He knows what he wants from his players.
and then sit out.
And as
Yeah.
long as sons aren't on the staff and involved, everything's cool.
No, because literally, Mahomes was slated initially. Andy Reid goes, "We'll play him the first half." He plays two possessions, two 12-play possessions, about 80 plus yards apiece, 5 minutes taken off the clock, and ends in the touchdown. I think I know what I got. All right, time for you to sit down. So,
Because I don't remember you guys taking 12 plays very often.
hey, I'm telling you, this offense looks so different, and we'll definitely get more into that.
And I got a couple people pulling up in a few minutes, so I want to
Mhm.
ask Mel something.
What's up?
What's your thoughts on the players only practice the Lions had? Have you heard about this?
No, I hear that. Tell me, I missed that.
Campbell was the only coach out there. He had no say in it. It was a players-led practice.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm gonna say because of
You're trying to build a culture like the Jets are, so you need guys to step up and you need guys to lead. I think that's a really
yeah.
as long as
I mean,
nothing magic happens. I think it's really cool, man.
I think because of what I seen out of the coaching staff, out of Dan Campbell, I don't think nothing nefarious about it. I think it's just him trying to build camaraderie amongst the team, pick out leaders, pick out who's gonna actually lead the team. Because one of the things I noticed that when I was watching the preseason, especially with the defense, they lack communication. Pushing people, or get to the assignment, you need to get to that assignment. They wasn't doing that. So a lot of them was like late to assignments and stuff like that. So you need someone to step up, especially on the defense, and say, "Hey, look, we need some
Details.
communication." And nobody was communicating. It's like the safeties knew something. Like you got Tracy Walker back there, a veteran, but he keeping the information to himself. You need to they need to speak. So I think that's a good idea.
It's details, man.
Yeah,
It's like NFL is a detail oriented type of situation where you must pay attention to the details. You must be not only efficient but proficient at the
right,
details.
right.
You have to, and you said it right there. They're not communicating. People are not lined up right, and they're not communicating with each other. They're not being ready to be in the right position when the play takes off. That comes down to details. You gotta, and don't get me wrong. I think that's why. Look, having a players only practice is a good and a bad thing. It really is at the same time. It's a bad thing is because obviously there's a shit ton of problems that you guys aren't paying attention to with the details. The good part about it is that you actually know that there's a problem and you're willing to fix it. You're not just waiting to say, "Oh yeah, we found a problem. We might got a solution, but we haven't tested it out yet." It's like you're they're recognizing that there's something that is not right, and we're going to go fix it. Not later, right now.
Said it yourself, right? How many times you see a players meeting?
Yeah.
And shit changes, right?
Yeah.
Times players, especially veterans who've been in the league and been around, they see some things that may or may not work, and now they got a chance to express it because you're not undermining a coach. You get a different vantage point, I guess is what I'm looking for. You get a different vantage point when the vets take over, right?
You get to be raw with each other.
You get peer-to-peer
who
teaching.
you be quiet during a practice, not see anything. A guard who runs his plays, doesn't say shit. Now he's taking over. Somebody like Penny Sewell, who's going to be a leader on that team, right? Long term.
Right.
Now he can open his mouth and say something maybe to the deep. I tell you guys aren't doing this. This is what you should be doing. You know, you're not in the right spot because I'm going to block you and you're not where you should be. And that's why we gassed you for 20 yards. You know, you can get a lot of positive reinforcement and constructive criticism by the players now taking control. So I think it's cool as long as nobody gets hurt and nothing gets out of hand because there is no coaching staff there.
Right.
But even then, when a fight does break out, you see players running in to break it up. It's not like they're going to brawl. You know, it's all the same thing.
Right.
No, it's not like my Thanksgiving. The shit's under control.
Speaking of Anthony's comment, I think you dress because it shows support for the rest of your teammates.
For your team, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to support your team. You know,
all
you
for one, for all, right? Because there's many games guys don't get in the game and they're dressed. So he sees it to do the same shit.
Yeah, so you got to come dressed, and you just play those 2 drives. You stand there and you support the rest.
I don't know. My boy Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews was iced out last night in Arizona, boy. Shades on in the building and everything.
Isaiah Likely looked nice with a couple plays yesterday. That tight end from Coastal Carolina.
Yeah.
Or Carolina, wherever he was, one of the Carolinas.
Yeah, he went for Coastal. That's what I love about preseason. You look at those names that come out of nowhere and make a play. What's his name? Devontae Turpin for the Cowboys. Had the punt return and the kick return.
Yeah. Oh my God. I saw
that punt return was nice because the gunner was right on him. He took a step back, shook him, made him miss.
Allen Iverson was a shake, right?
Oh yeah.
Bro. God, like in a blink of an eye, it was amazing his foot speed. But kudos!
It was amazing.
Kudos to the Chargers punter because that dude was with him stride for stride from like the 30 to the 3.
He had an angle, but then Turpin
he didn't run away from him. Like they were going.
Yeah, but Turpin kicked it in, man, and this goes back to because he was in the USFL. I guess he was a USFL MVP. And he did some kick returns in the USFL. So you talking about a man taking advantage of an opportunity? I just
want to say I said it when I said the USFL gonna be the NFL Farm League.
Well, I mean,
which
is good.
That we've always wanted that. They tried NFL Europe. I killed McMahon 20 years ago for challenging the NFL instead of collaborating with them and be like, let us be your farm system.
Right.
You know?
They may bring it back. I think it's something.
My cousin went out with his son.
Okay.
Stopped here. We're gonna hang out. Be good, gentlemen. Sophia, say goodbye to the I.O.W. world.
Bye. All right, Sophia.
Bye, Sophia.
Hey, I'm doing a thing on my Jet channel.
Okay.
Do a Friday night. We're gonna do a draft.
Okay.
We're gonna do a fantasy football draft on a Friday night. So if you guys are available, 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Friday night, let me know.
Okay.
And we'll do a fantasy league. We'll do it for fun. We'll do it for shit talk. You know, if I'm doing that, I definitely want you guys involved.
Okay.
All right, bro.
I couldn't say I wanted to say because Sophia's there. So bye then.
That's bro. Quick little game with Sophia.
What's that?
Ask her any quarterback, running back, or wide receiver in the NFL. Example. Sophia, give me Detroit's running back.
Swift.
Say it louder.
Swift.
I heard it. I'm trying to think of one. Might not know. What's Jacksonville running back?
ETN.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you got me amazed already because I don't know nothing about Jacksonville.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know nothing about Jacksonville, dog. I know Trevor Lawrence. That's it.
Is that in South Carolina?
Back with Urban Meyer.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, let me run. We're gonna get these tents set up. I love you,
All
boys.
right,
Good.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good because I don't know nothing about Jacksonville.
Say Jacksonville. Where's that at?
Like they in Florida still?
Yeah, they're still in Florida. The Georgia annex in. But yeah, man, I think that I like the idea of the getting back to the joint practices. I like that idea. I mean, I think it gives you, because look at it like this: when you're going against your team, yeah, it's good, iron sharpens iron and everything, but you really don't know what you got until you go
go
against
up against
another
another
team,
opponent. Yep.
right? And when you're in preseason, you kind of like, okay, we're gonna put the twos and the threes in so I can kind of evaluate them. But at joint practice, you can put your ones in against they ones and see what you really have.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, oh, okay, so we need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw how effective it was with the Lions and the Colts joint practice.
Yeah.
It was interesting because the first day the defense was getting blew out by the Colts was just dogging Detroit's defense. The next day, Detroit's defense came back and it was dominating. Then vice versa with the offense. The offense was dominating the Colts defense. Next day, the Colts was kind of dominating. So it's kind of like you saw that back and forth where they was kind of making adjustments and back and forth making adjustments. So
well, I mean, it gets your competitive juices going.
right.
Look, we all play sports. When you sit there and practice against your own team, there's only a certain amount of level that you can get up for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm tired of looking at y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
I see y'all every day. We doing these damn 2-a-days. It's hot than a sun bitch.
Right.
And as a coach, you don't want your team keep beating up on yourself. So hell, let's get a joint practice. Let's go beat up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, like take some punishment out on somebody else.
It's like masturbation. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, but sometimes it's a real pussy. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Sir, I don't know how the hell you got from that to that.
Man, I can make an analogy out of anything.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the analogy that we needed.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. It's
or wanted to hear. But I thinking about it, I catch your drift. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You know what I'm saying? Just saying, man. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? His hand is getting tired. I need to get some real.
Hey, you're right. Well, I beat up on myself when I go beat you up.
Right, I better go beat up on the pussy to beat on me.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, okay. And now that you said it, it's marinating a little bit better in my mental.
I need some of that joint practice, girl.
We're gonna scrimmage.
Right, about to scrimmage.
No. I can't with you. There's absolutely a lot wrong with you. But I mean, I think the joint practices, because the Rams do them a lot, they're helping out because it is a live game situation. The quarterback is more control, so your quarterback's not getting touched. Like you said, it puts you up your ones against their ones, respectively on each side of the ball, 2s versus 2s, 3 versus 3, so on and so forth. So it gives you does give you a chance to evaluate, but and I really don't mind the way that the Rams strategy is, and let the young guys get majority of the preseason reps because they're trying to make the squad.
Look at it, even as a fan, look at it from a fan's perspective. Some of the players you'll never probably get a chance to see. Never. You know what I'm saying? So like
Anthony.
So doing 2 a day, my hand. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some of the players you never get a chance to see. So at least you get a chance to get a good evaluation as a fan. Say, oh, okay, I see how my man is, why they picked him or why they didn't pick him. You might hear the name being brought up, but you never really see him play. There's a lot of players I saw on the Lions team. I'm like, who the heck is that? I got, you know what I'm saying? And I got a chance, because I heard people talk about him, I never actually seen them play. So I actually got a chance to see him play. And some of them players, especially offense, man, one of the things I said it on a No Name podcast is that the Colts players praise the Lions about their depth. And if you look at their depth on a defensive line, their defensive line got depth, man. And it's gonna be
What they
one of those
going like
things,
8-9 deep?
man. It goes deep, bro. And it's like it's gonna be hard to make them cuts.
Mm,
Cause I'm looking at the class like, oh, who you gonna cut? Like tight end, who you gonna cut? You
yeah,
got good 4 or 5 good tight ends. One of them, I can't see you cutting the one you just drafted.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he got a secure spot, and Hawkinson got a secure spot. So that's 2 already.
Mm-hmm.
Way Funches was playing, he's getting off, man. You gonna cut Funches? You know what I'm saying? So
He's gonna make man Funches. Devin Funches. For those who don't remember, he got drafted by the Panthers. Kind of bounced around a couple of teams after getting cut by them.
right,
Set out last year and then just rearranges in Detroit. And just what he's been doing in the games. It's like,
right.
you got to think about making a spot for this guy.
So what do you do,
It's
man? I don't think I didn't get a chance to evaluate his blocking, so I don't know how well he blocks. But then, besides that, you got Zilster. I mean, you got a lot of good tight ends over there. So what are you gonna do with that? Then you go look at the defensive line. You already know Hutchinson gonna make it. That goes without saying.
that's a given.
That's a given. Then you got you go down to some of the second and third string ones. I mean, Bryant was doing good last game I saw. So you got a plethora of defensive linebackers. I mean, defensive line there that's great. Then you got Levi Onsariki, who haven't played since he got drafted because he's been hurt. What do you do with that?
Yeah.
No, you know my philosophy. Cut that nigga.
But I mean, that's to me, it's literally you're gonna have different ways of tackling how to get your team prepared through preseason. And it doesn't matter which route that each coach decides to take, you have to have an actual concise and real legit plan on how exactly to attack it. And you must find a way that it gives you the results that you're looking for.
Right.
Like I said, Mahomes played. And so once Andy Reid saw that he liked what he saw, all right, you're not gonna play the whole first half like I originally thought.
Crazy, man. You if he get hurt, man,
bro,
that's your season. You gonna put in that Chad Henne?
Yeah. You're gonna rely on old man Henne? Like,
He gonna come out there on a walker? You know what I'm saying?
No, but for real,
I understand
legit.
that. I understand that. That's I mean, but so we transition into preseason. I like Jacksonville's defense, man.
Really? That's when you're surprised?
Yeah, because I was like Jacksonville go see them on. Oh, they're on our schedule. Okay, we know we got to win. We play them twice. I got 2 wins. It ain't gonna be that easy, bro.
Really?
Trayvon Walker looking good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, their defensive line look good. I'll
say this: when Buffalo, they do have the chance to be dominant, because you saw when Buffalo went down to Duval, they only held them to 6 points. Yeah, and that's a high-powered offense. And
Josh Allen went against Josh Allen,
and he was all over his ass.
Right,
He was all over Josh Allen. And just self-deprecation. I don't know.
Right,
straight sitting on himself. But I don't know. It was a total domination. You're right. That defense of Jacksonville put it on them boys, and not saying that it's not possible, but I'm just saying, with Jacksonville, I mean,
they ain't winning 10 games. I ain't saying that.
I was about to ask you. I was like, how far are you willing to take this?
Trevor. I mean, it's hard. So here's the thing. It's preseason. Everything's vanilla. So you gotta take what you see with a grain of salt. But I mean, Trevor Lawrence he looks sharper than he did last year.
He looks comfortable.
He's comfortable on the offense. A little I seen of him.
You see that throw that he threw it right over
to Marvin Jones?
Yeah, it threw it right through the Pittsburgh Steelers' hands. Threw it right through.
It was nice, man.
He did the Mutombo.
He
did the Mutombo. No, because literally, homeboy should have had a pick. Went right through his hands, and Trevor hit him with the Mutombo. So when you see things like that, you see him getting his swag. You see him getting comfortable. You see him,
you got to think about this too. They had a lot of distractions with Urban Meyer.
So a lot of distractions.
I mean, and you're looking at night and day Urban Meyer with
Doug Peterson.
With Doug Peterson there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's night and day. He had a chance to kind of really be coached by somebody. and learn.
Mhm.
Now, I say that they have a pretty good future if they draft well next couple of drafts, and in the free agency get some players. Jacksonville might be up and coming, man. I don't know after this year. See how Trevor Lawrence do.
You know what? You know what's actually a good benefit for Jacksonville to be actually in Florida, no state income tax. So that's a good
Like get
chip.
you to come.
That's a good chip for you to come
Mm-hmm.
to be a free agent because they're like, hey, you know that contract, you're gonna see majority of that money, bro. Hey, no income taxes down here. So you can make that as one of your bargaining chips, and obviously, if you're a true salesman, hey man, this Trevor Lawrence guy is no joke, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a quarterback. You know what you need. You always need a quarterback. We got ours. So what's up?
All it takes is a decent. If they win at least 6 games, they can draw
they're
people
used
here.
to winning 1 and 2. So
That's what I'm
obviously
saying. So at least
6 is
6 games.
a come
That's a
up,
Super
bro.
Bowl for them. Popping champagne.
Yeah, they popping champagne at the end of week 18. Like, come on, bro. Y'all didn't make the playoffs. Yes, mentally, yes, we did. Mentally, yes, we did. We champs over here.
But like I said, I like the way the way Trevor or Trayvon Walker was looking. Trevor Lawrence looking pretty good.
Mhm.
I mean, I think they're gonna be better than I thought. Let me say that.
That's fair. That's a fair
Be
assessment.
better than I thought because I was like, shoot, this is an automatic win right here.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Jacksonville on that schedule? Dub.
Right. Can we pay them 6 times?
Dub.
Right, that's a dub.
Hey, remember you go through the schedule, you like, oh, well, we got these Bamas.
Right.
Dub.
Are we good? This is good.
Shit, that's bye week, cuz.
So we put the second strings in.
Yeah, let's bust their ass in the first half and be done with this shit. Bye week, bro. For real, let's be done with these jokers.
Yeah,
Dog.
so they look pretty good. Malik Willis don't look bad.
You know what? I like Malik Willis, and I'm just upset that Vrabel was so hard on this guy. Like I get like when after last week's preseason week 1, he goes, I like to see Malik throw the football more, and I'm like, he went 6 of 11. Like what do you mean? And like there's no like. I get it. Malik Willis has the tendency to want to run, but that doesn't erase out of his way of playing like overnight. It's gonna.
But like I said before too, man, when we talked
The
about
man's making plays.
you don't you pull him to the side and you make a teachable moment. You don't make a big public spectacle out of it because it does something to the man's confidence. You pull him to the side. Hey, look, you're excellent talent.
You missed this read here.
You're great with your legs, but here, if you stood in the pocket a little longer, you had
just exactly what
here.
Deuce Staley did with DeAndre Swift.
Right.
Perfect example.
Perfect example. Right.
He put him to the side, showed him the field, and said, "Hey, you're being too impatient.
Mm-hmm.
You need to slow down.
Right.
Stay inside."
Mm-hmm.
And he showed him exactly why. If he just stayed disciplined, he's going, look, the proof's right here.
Mm-hmm.
And what DeAndre do? He shook his head because he knew he fucked up.
Right. And that
was a teachable moment.
You put him back in, scored a touchdown.
Bro, and that's exactly what happened. It was a teachable moment. We're going to show you the adjustments, how to fix it. Just stick to the plan and look what will happen. And exactly how it happened with Deuce Staley said to DeAndre Swift instantly. It's an instant fix.
And that's what you do, man. You don't ridicule my man like that. Yeah. It's a time to do it and a time not to do it. That wasn't a good time.
Time and place for it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to do that in front of people because it's for different reasons. But for that particular moment, he should have made that a teachable moment and say, hey, look, here's what, you taking off too fast. You missed this read right here. You had somebody opening the flat or whatever, whatever case may have been, and teach him to use his legs as a security thing. You don't need to use them all the time. We know you have it. It's there, but be a little more patient in that pocket, and then because what you have someone there that if he develops, somebody give you some money for Tannehill. Yeah. So now you got a quarterback on rookie contract, and you dump on the salary, and you getting you getting draft picks back. And Tennessee is not like they're not a seller team, so you already got a decent team. So I'm saying, so you get some draft picks on top of that.
Jay, what's up, bro? Shout
That's what
out to
that is.
Jay. Yeah, that's Jay.
What's up, man?
Ain't heard from you in a minute, man. Hope all is well, bro. Shout out to Jay, fellow Chiefs fan. Your boy didn't put out a Kansas City Chief podcast, Wildcard Chief. Go check that out. But no, you bring up very true points when it comes to adjusting your players, and that's what you have. That's what you. I mean, I think that's a lot of times what a lot of people miss about the importance of preseason. I know everybody wants to say, "Oh, well, let's just make sure we get out of preseason healthy." Yes, that's everybody's number one objective. Yeah. But my thing is that preseason is in training camp is to get these guys prepared for the regular season.
Right.
And hey, mistakes that are being made, boom, let's go ahead and correct it and fix it. Oh, bro, Anthony, you took it right out of my mouth because that was about to be my next topic. Is because I like the way that Josh Dobbs is playing in Cleveland. I ain't
seen any Cleveland stuff to speak about.
Well, Josh Dobbs, if you remember, he played in Pittsburgh.
I know he is. I'm saying I haven't seen any Cleveland stuff to speak on it.
He's been balling. Honestly, and it clicked with me yesterday. I was like, why not even think about even sliding him into the starting position, because he's almost the same thing that you would have in Deshaun Watson. He's mobile,
right?
He can throw the ball. Body type wise is almost about the same as Deshaun. Kind of slinky, muscular build, but at quarterback position, I'm like, man, he kind of mirrors Deshaun better than what Jacoby does. And my thing is, if you already had implemented this offense around Deshaun, I'm just thinking that Josh Dobbs would be a more easier way to transition into into that position than Jacoby Brissett. And there's no diss to Jacoby Brissett. It's just that you know what you got with Jacoby Brissett. He's been a traveler.
Pickett look good too.
Yeah, Cody Pickett look good.
He called my man Cody, man. What's up with you call him Cody, man?
Because I always think of Cody Rhodes in wrestling. I don't know why.
Nah, I can't think of his name. You ain't said Cody.
Kenny.
Yeah. You said Cody. I can't remember his name. It was like
hey man.
We had hair converter today, right? And people kept saying her converts. They kept saying so much I couldn't think of how you pronounce it.
Hair converter.
Yeah, because they kept saying her convert so much. I was like,
her converts.
I was like, no, it called I couldn't remember because they kept saying so much.
Green beans.
Fancy green beans.
No, look.
I think Pickett should start.
He's ready.
He's ready. Yeah. I know. I'm reading again because Matt said read what Anthony just said.
Look, I get it. Kenny Pickett's a hometown kid, played at Pitt. Pittsburgh fans are going crazy for him. He has been playing well. He has. I can't take that from him.
He's been playing well, but you still gotta take it with a grain of salt because it's the preseason.
Well, he got some reps against the ones yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I'm saying he played well.
Yeah,
he's
hitting the right guys.
I mean, he's definitely over Mason Rudolph.
Oh yeah,
most definitely.
My only thing is why rush him into the starting lineup when you don't have to? It's not like Mitchell Trubisky's playing terrible.
And like Mitch, that bit of a separation between the two.
Yeah.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? So let him sit under Mitch at least for a year. So he gotta take that beating, that brute.
Well, probably not even a year. I say this. I say you start Mitch, and when Mitch isn't playing well, then go to Kenny.
Well, that's different. I'm saying if Mitch just started playing totally like garbage, then you put him in. But if you don't have to, if Mitch plays decent the whole season,
there's no reason to put him in. Yeah,
no need to put him in. Let him sit and just learn, and just absorb and learn.
No, I'm with you on that.
Because that way, if Mitch plays well, you got Pickett behind him. So that's a like we always talk about. That's an audition.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody take Mitch off your hand for you, So now you get something from him, and you got a quarterback that's already ready.
Use Mitch's trait bait.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Let Mitch play. You know what I'm saying? Unless he just stinks up the joint, you let him play the whole year, and let him audition for a team that needs to pick up a quarterback.
Yeah, because they signed him to a 2-year deal.
Yeah, and that way you can get rid of him, and you got Pickett. You can just reload. Your defense is already good. You got good receivers. You got good running back. You got a decent line.
Come on, Matt. Hey, I told you about that smoking shit.
He said, but look, he said the Steelers are going to win NFC North. Still don't even play in the NFC North. But I guess they can win
it. put down the weed. Hey, what do we tell you about?
That rum and dad must be real good.
What do we tell you about podcasting and smoking? Podcasting and smoking, man. Come on, NFC North. Come on,
what am I saying?
AFC North. Yeah, there we go. Now we're in the right conference. There we go.
I don't know they're gonna win it. I don't know if they're gonna win it, man. It's a tough division though.
Oh, it's
I mean, besides Cleveland, because Deshaun ain't playing for 11 games, but
yeah, but here's my thing with Cleveland. I'm not gonna be so ready to write them off just because they don't have Deshaun. I think they got a better chance of rolling with Josh Dobbs. Honestly, I just like what he's been doing in the preseason. He's been doing well, and
his debut is better than Deshaun's.
Hey, Deshaun's, man.
But like you've been sitting out almost 2 years. I mean,
oh yeah. So here's the thing about Deshaun. Obviously, week 13 they got to bye week 12, so he'll serve his 11 games by the end. Mm-hmm. So he'll have pretty much 2 weeks to get ready for his debut. And he's going to need every 2 weeks of it.
He's going to need it.
No, he's going to need it. And no, I have no doubt that Deshaun for these next 12, 13 weeks, from the last 2 preseason games all the way up to week 11, he'll take care of himself. I have no doubt.
I can't remember the time frame, but a certain amount of time once he sit out, he can start coming to the facilities, then start practicing.
Right after week 11 game is finished, he can go into the facility.
No, it's before that. I saw something. I wish I would have wrote it down so I remember, but it's like, I don't quote me. I'm gonna just use it as an example. It's like it might be like 3 or 4 weeks that he served that he can start coming to the facility and working out, and after a certain amount of time, he can start practicing. It's before 11 though. Put it that way. Yeah. No, I thought that was interesting. I was like, well, it ain't really a punishment. I mean, it is and it's not. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Game checks being lost, $5 million fine.
I mean, I'm saying, yeah, he lost something, but I'm saying, but he can come back and become and still practice and get better. So by the time he get to the game, he won't be that bad off. And plus, you got the bye weeks. You get those extra 2 weeks built into it.
He gonna need it, dog, because he was rusty against Jacksonville in that preseason.
Bad. I don't know if it's the pressure. I don't know if the pressure because they was yelling stuff at him or a combination of all of it. It might have been all that. You know what I'm saying? He might have needed a massage before the game. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's throwing him off.
Yeah, we don't really do this, but we're right here, shorty.
I need a massage for the game. I need to my game off.
Yeah, like this is my pre-game ritual. I need to get back to old school. I need to get back to the old school me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't nut before a game, I don't play. He said, if you get touched good, you feel good. You feel good, you nut good. You nut good, you play good. You play good, you get paid good.
Hey, so it's all a philosophy.
Alhamdulillah, check with me and do your job. Yeah, he's like, come on, man. I need look. One of y'all chilies gonna come here and massage.
I need a chin in the face. I need a chin in the chest. Somebody step in. Take one for the team.
For real, man, because the way he was playing, it looked like he needed a massage to let loose. He was like he was still
tense, man. He was tense.
He was still for
real.
Oh shit, he was stiff.
All right, man.
Go Giants, go Yankees, go Knicks, Gator Nation. Oh my God, you guys got teams all over the damn nation. Why don't you say
Right.
just go USA?
Go,
Come on, MJ, go USA.
go, go Edmonton Eskimos.
Yeah, CFL baby, we here.
Right, we're here.
Anthony says you hear it here first. Denver won't make the playoffs. Uh,
I haven't watched them preseason much anyway, so I can't really. And did Russ play any?
no, Russ did not play.
Yes, I don't remember hearing him playing, so that's another thing too. I think you should at least play 1 or 2 reps, man.
Oh, well, and again, that takes us back to how the coaches need to handle this shit. I would have Russ, you're new to the team, like
especially in his case. Yeah, especially in his case.
You're brand new to everything. We need to simulate everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if we're doing joint practice, I need to see it in the game, bro. I need to make sure that you and our wide receiver squad are on one accord, man. You're like, y'all may have worked out together in the summer and done this and hung out. That's cool.
That's cool.
It's cool. It builds camaraderie. It
Right.
helps. It is a foundation to start building good chemistry amongst your receivers and quarterbacks. But when you're running routes against air or dummies,
Right.
Everything.
That's a whole different thing. And
Yeah.
look here, Russ. You want to build camaraderie? Get Sierra down here twerking. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, that is his wife. Sir.
Hey man, I'm just saying get a twerk. I ain't say do anything else after that.
Sir, that is his wife.
Hey, if you can do it on stage at a concert, you can do it at a football game. You know what I'm saying? This is for the team.
Oh, goodness.
Don't be selfish, Russ. Don't be selfish. So what kind of quarterback you really are?
Yeah, you the teammate that got in all the fights. Yep. Yep.
Say, man, you selfish, man. You got that red ball sitting up there. You won't even let her come out here and twerk.
No. You the teammate that everybody got in a fight with. Yeah, I come to that conclusion.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
I come to that conclusion.
To
that conclusion. That you were the teammate that everybody. Hey man,
stay no selfish quarterback.
That motherfucker Mel be talking all kind of reckless shit, boy. I might have to tighten him up, bro.
Man, it is what it is. I still gonna get a twerk out to that. Shit. I ain't asked for a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? Unless you went to that, Russ. I'm just saying. I'm not asking per se, but if you're offering, I'll turn down nothing but my collar.
Sir, that.
Just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, this is not a fucking swingers convention. This is a fucking football team, sir.
What?
Sir.
Ain't nobody asking about penetration and then I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Now you take it to a whole nother level. I ain't saying nothing about penetration. But once again, if you're offering, I'm not asking per se, because of legal reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Legalities.
Right, for legalities and stuff. I'm not asking. But if you are offering,
sir, that is that man's wife. We are not offering nothing. How many cheerleaders on the team? Oh shit! Look, come on, man. Look. So, I know you're saying Denver won't make the playoffs, and to be quite honest, hell, let's get into it.
Okay, but look at here's the thing though. If you look at that AFC, the West, and just the AFC in general, out that way, Denver was the weakest team.
You're gonna be the odd man out.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Raiders are much improved, Chargers much improved, Kansas City much improved. It wasn't like they got Russ and nobody else got nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like those teams are must improve.
Yeah.
So even though they got Russ and got an upgrade, I don't think they got enough upgrades compared to what the rest of the teams have. So they're the odd man out.
Yeah.
Now, are they gonna be better? I think they'll be a better team, most definitely. You know, however, if you look at what all the other teams did on the off season, just don't have enough. I just don't think they have enough to compete with what the other teams did. So that's why. Now, well, they may sneak in though. They it can possibly still sneak in because Tennessee find a way to shoot themselves in the foot.
Well, Tennessee does that on regular.
You know what I'm saying? So they have that. So they may find a way to sneak in, but they are the odd man out compared to that division, what they have in that division. Let me say that.
It it's tough because you look at like you said, you look at the AFC West. Obviously, you got the Chiefs, who have been, winning that division for the last 6 years. So everybody in that division is trying to catch them. You see the Raiders; they make it to the playoffs last year. The Chargers just missed the playoffs.
Right.
And then at the bottom, you got Denver. And obviously, we knew what kind of situation they were in. They need a quarterback. They just, ever since 2015, when Peyton Manning retired, got them a Super Bowl, they have been struggling to fill that void. Struggling. And that's being very nice to the Denver Broncos on what they had to deal with trying to fill that quarterback position since then. I mean, you could go down on this.
Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, Brock Osweiler, Paxton Lynch, Trevor
Paxton.
Simeon. I mean, Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, they got a long ass list since 2015 of just people that's just been thrown on that position trying to get it fixed. So look, Russell Wilson is 33, 34, matured, been in the NFL, Super Bowl champion, can play the quarterback position. All right.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Now that you traded for him, there's probably going to be some money that needs to get dealt out contract wise. And with Russell Wilson, he's in the conversation of top 10 quarterbacks. So you're talking about between 44 to probably 50 million a year, in that range of money that's going to get owed due to him. So that puts you in quite a bit of a bind, because in that division, you need to make sure that you can have the resources, especially on defense. I know you got Patrick Surtain in the draft last year. Did well as a freshman. You got Justin Simmons back there. But you're going to have to get pass rush, and you're going to have to get secondary. You're going to have to get linebackers. You got to get a defense when you're in this division. You can't have a Swiss cheese defense in this division. All four quarterbacks are dangerous. All four. All right.
True.
Clearly, all four.
And have weapons.
Ain't got weapons. So if you ain't got no pass rush and you ain't got no secondary, good luck.
I agree.
Luck. And so when you look at the Denver Broncos, one thing I do love about them on what they do got, their offense looks good. The offense is stacked with some. Javonte Williams came off a great rookie campaign last year. Obviously, you bring Melvin Gordon back, but you need him to have better ball security. Be a better example for Javonte Williams. But I think that's Javonte Williams' job to begin with. Melvin Gordon about to take the back seat to him. I mean, the guy is a bowling ball, literally. He reminds me of Michael Turner. Remember Michael Turner that played for the Chargers and went to the Falcons? Reminds me of him. Speed, but hard to take down to the ground. Like, you got to get a solid hit on this dude to knock him off his feet. They already lost Tim Patrick. That's a huge loss to the wide receiver core. Tim Patrick, Courtland Sutton, and Jerry Jeudy was pretty much the wide receiver triplets. I mean, if you ask me, probably one of the deadliest wide receiver cores out there. And now it's pretty much, it'll just be Jerry Jeudy and Courtland Sutton now. Still good wide receivers for Russ to hit. They lose obviously Noah Fant in the trade to bring him, so they got to shore up their tight end position. And other than that, man, the different Broncos, unfortunately, just the way that the defense, or I'm sorry, that the division has gone, uh, just like you said, every other team has improved just as much as the Broncos have.
Right.
And the
Right.
Broncos have been, at the bottom of the barrel. I still think they're a probably 8-9 win team.
Oh yeah. I think they. I mean, so it's just that it's like when you have a choice of a different women, you
Mm-hmm.
know, you have.
I love all your comparisons to women today.
I mean, that's what I do. You have 10. You got 3 10s, and one of us 8. 8 is still good. 8 is still good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you put it next to the 10s, it's like,
And she ate.
she's still an 8. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of the same thing. It's like Denver's still good, but they next to it, there's still a bunch of 10s.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still smashing all 4, but I'm just saying.
I was waiting for the shoe to drop.
I mean, you know how I do. You know how I do.
Yeah.
They're gonna turn it down. She
I
can be a 5, but they make hefty bags for her. Oh, come on, man. You ain't never had a boot mouth.
Oh, what?
A boot mouth.
Oh shit! A booth mouth, a boot mouth,
a boot mouth. Yeah.
I've heard it all. I was gonna say a scuttle bucket because I didn't have a scuttle bucket.
There you go. Whatever, whatever adjective you want to use. Yeah, you ain't never had one before. You know what I'm saying?
If it's cut day, if you was a coach, how would you cut a player? Denial key card at the gate, text, phone call, clean locker room. No, I would talk to him face to face. I mean, this is a
I'll pull
business.
them in the office. Hey, look,
It's a business. It is what it is. Like that's part of the job that you got to do.
and plus, man, you never know if you might need to get the call this player back if somebody get injured.
Yeah, not only that, or you can always find space on your scout team,
Practice squad.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
So that technically leaves you on the roster.
And plus, it depends. Look at it like this. Just because you cut doesn't necessarily mean you bad. You're just not as good as you're not what we need.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game. And if you're looking at, I mean, it's some players that are good, but it might be someone in your position that's a little bit better or fits our scheme better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really about good or bad all the time per se. Sometimes it's about, okay, this person here fits our scheme better than this person. We're gonna have to cut this person because you're going all the way down to 53, bro. You're gonna have to make some tough cuts sometimes.
Yeah,
it ain't just like, oh, okay, we know he garbage. We're gonna cut him. Some of them are just, okay, this fits our scheme better than the other person. So you bring them in the office and you treat them, respect and some dignity, and tell them, hey, look, man, it's nothing personal. It's a business.
Yeah. And just to piggyback off that is you don't want to burn no bridges, man.
Yeah, you never want to burn. Not in this business, because it's a tight circle, and then sometimes you run back into that person, and you might, they might need to vouch for you for your coaching job.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man, this coach ain't legit.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah, you don't want people throwing no dirt on your name and trying to make you look a certain way.
Right.
Be like, oh, he's disgruntled or hard to work with, and then you look, we know how it is when they start throwing the labels on you, and then that makes it harder for you to get a job, man. It does.
Oh, just remind me. We talked about a key to lead. So you see about the other part now to come out that he was the instigator of it. And that he kind of provoked it. Now this is alleged, so we got to put that in there.
Alleged.
But yeah, so now
yeah, Yeah, but at the same time, he didn't make his kinfolk pull that trigger,
Oh,
man.
I'm not blaming him for
Okay,
that part, but I
I'm pretty
guess
sure he feels some type of way.
yeah, I'm gonna get into the point of what does it do for his broadcasting career now?
Well, he already stepped away.
Oh, he did. Okay, I missed that part. Okay,
Yeah, he personally stepped away from the Amazon broadcasting career, which is to me is a smart move because
yeah, you get ahead of it.
well, not only get ahead of it, you don't want to be disrespectful to that victim's family by treating it as if it was nothing ever happened when exactly you are a I don't want to say co-conspirator of it because he didn't make his kinfolk pull the trigger, but you played a part in the intensification of the event, if that
Right,
makes sense.
right.
Like shit probably could have been handled a different way, or not the elements of the gasoline thrown on top of the fire, I should
Yeah,
say.
I mean, you jumping on him, your wife jumping on him. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
It's a 9-year-old game.
9-year-olds.
9-year-olds, bro. Just let it
Yeah,
roll.
yeah. No,
But anyway,
yeah. No,
I
no,
just wanted,
no.
I just wanted to get an update. But okay,
Yeah, but yeah, I would definitely handle a cut like that. I would face to face, man to man, be
yeah,
straight up about it, handle the situation, and then keep it pushing. I
yeah.
that's just how I'm built. You know, you got to be willing to take those uncomfortable conversations when
It
you're
comes,
at that
it comes,
position.
it comes with the job.
Comes with the job.
Comes
It
with the
comes with the
job.
job.
You know.
Hey, my point is when you are at the ability of hiring and firing people, you made it. You're in a good position.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
position.
you're in a good position. Not everybody gets to hire and fire people. So when you get to
Right.
that position, hey, there's going to be some uncomfortable shit you're going to have to deal with. But guess what? Look at your bank account. It's well worth it. I think you're okay.
Right. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'm looking at you at my team. You know, it's a lot of tough cuts you're gonna have to make.
Oh yeah, Dan
I
Campbell's
want
going
to
to
see.
have to make
I
some
want to
tough
see.
cuts.
I want to see the 5 people cutting now. I'm kind of curious on that. Like the first 5, I was gonna say was easy, but it wasn't.
It was no.
It was most time the first 5 is players that just ain't gonna make it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Even to a degree, the next 5 is like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's when you get down to you got cut down to that 53 is when you making those real tough decisions. Like, man, do I really want to? Or I can move so and so to the pups list. I mean, I can move him over here. You know, you playing Jenga, so to speak. Not Jenga. What's that? Tetris. You playing
Tetris.
Tetris. You know what I'm saying? Because some people probably won't even be able to suit up for the year. So you put them on injured reserve, and that way you can bring some other people in. Who can I move to the practice squad and kind of keep them like as a reserve just in case so and so get hurt? You know, it's a lot
Yeah.
of decisions to be made, and it be in there. I'm just curious what he's going to do, what he's going to keep, because there's been a lot of standouts, like and that's one thing I like about the twos and threes playing majority of the game, because you get to see what you have. Because the old formula, you got to see it, but you didn't even get to see it as much as you did with the new way they're doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like that. What do you say? Gibson is making his starting job. His starting job gone.
Well,
Robinson looking good.
yeah. Brian Robinson Jr. looks good down in Washington because he's rookie running back from Alabama, and
Mm-hmm.
Robinson Jr. was running with the ones against Kansas City this past weekend, and I noticed that. I was like, wait, Gibson was the starting running back, ran for 1,000+ yards last year, and this man is running with the second team. So therefore, it goes to show you that it don't matter what you did the year before.
Don't matter.
It don't matter
Like
if you're not.
Janet said it best. What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Do 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 do.
Right.
Ooh yeah.
You
And
said it
and,
best.
and Antonio Gibson,
Mm-hmm.
he's getting outplayed. Brian Robinson Jr. was looking good. I can't even cap. And
I mean, with the rookie contract too, and rookie salaries the way they are, it behooves you if you can get a rookie in there and keep them on that rookie contract longer. You know what I'm saying? So if I got somebody and a rookie's out playing them even slightly,
oh yeah,
it might behoove me to keep the rookie.
oh yeah. And that's why I think this is what's going on. And don't get me wrong,
especially
Antonio.
running back.
And don't get me wrong, Antonio Gibson looked good, but he was playing against the twos.
Right.
Like you were started last year, now you're
Man,
playing against the
playing against the
twos.
preschoolers, man. Come on.
So, but that goes to show you the testament of how good uh, uh,
Robinson.
Brian Robinson was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that they drafted him, and hey, there's like, well, this Bama boy, he looked like he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Let the NFL running backs and fumbles. Yeah, and that's not a good thing either. Ball
Right.
security is number one in NFL. You ain't got no good
Correct.
ball security, man. You might as well pack your shit up and clean your locker out right now.
Right. Right.
Yeah, for real. You can't have a lack of security when it comes to the football, man. That's
That's
bad
for real.
business. That's
Mm-hmm.
bad business. But no, the Broncos are gonna have a very very. Matter of fact, let's run through their schedule real quick, and then we'll kind of give a more accurate assessment on what we think they might do this upcoming season because I think there's going to be a lot of growing pains when it comes with getting that offense. And hell, they got slack 15-42 in the preseason game. I know it's preseason, but come on, he shows some kind of grit.
Right.
But no, so they open up against Seattle, so that kind of works out in your favor.
Right.
So Seattle, Houston is their first two games, so both games are winnable.
Say on get on the road, the Broncos fans be like, they going to the Super Bowl.
But I'm saying they got a chance to at least start 2-0.
Right.
Then you get the 49ers.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a good test.
Yep. Get the Raiders in Vegas. Uh Colts, Chargers, Jets, Jaguars. Who else? Yep. Then you got Titans,
Mm-hmm.
Raiders,
Mm.
Panthers. Then you have who else? Who's after the Panthers? Panthers, Ravens,
Mm.
Chiefs,
Mm.
Cardinals. Yeah. Then you got Rams,
Mm.
then the Chiefs, and then the Chargers. So like tough stretch down, but I don't know. I think they got a manageable schedule, man.
I see 7 games.
I'm gonna stick with 8.
It's like 8? Okay.
Yeah, eight, at least 8 or 9 wins that the Broncos should get. But that shows you how tough this division is because I I don't know if I'm willing to say it yet, but there's a good possibility all 4 of these teams might be able to get into the playoffs. Like all 3 wild cards coming out of the West.
I don't know. They may beat up on each other enough where. Here's the thing, too. Because where the division is, they beat up on each other enough. And then, you always get that one game that you didn't play well in, sometimes 2. And that can make you miss the playoffs.
You talking about one like one of them trap games?
Yeah, so I'm talking about. So you look at that division, right? Say hypothetically, they all split. Nobody sweeps.
They got the Jaguars, Jets, and Texans on the schedule, which I think are all 3 trap games.
Mm-hmm.
They overlooking them and be like, "Oh, we're so much better than them."
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
I think he's good for this year. Ant though.
Ryan Tannehill would have to play absolutely terrible for his job
Terrible.
to be in jeopardy because they already gave him the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they already gave Ryan Tannehill the money. So you gotta weigh out your financial options to move him before you even
Right.
can even think about that. Even if he sticks up the joint, you automatically go straight to the money. Be like, how much are we going to be a hit in dead cap money if we
Right.
move off this guy? If we release him or trade him, so which one is it? So, um, yeah, they had to look at the numbers first. That's an unfortunate part, but no, yeah, no. Looking at the Broncos schedule, I think it's manageable, and I think they're definitely fighting for a wild card spot at best.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been in Russell Wilson's career where he plays well in the second half of the season. and that scares me. That scares me is because you're on a new team, new surroundings, new everything, and now you just got thrown into the toughest division of football. Um, and that's a lot to ask for a quarterback of any stature to um, sit here and say that they're going to just automatically be great. You know, that's a lot to ask for. Uh, don't sleep on Davis Mills from Texans. And that man got a long neck. It's hard to
Man,
not. Old Jeffrey the Giraffe.
man, I didn't went to sleep on him already. And took a nap.
Did you see how long that man's neck is?
I know, man.
Boy, the memes went ham on him. Oh, they went ham on him. They said, "Oh, Jeffrey Giraffe looking at him."
The Texans just don't have a great team, man. They don't have a great team. They got some pieces, but they don't have a great team. Like Chicago.
Man, it's hard to root for a team like Chicago and Houston right now, bro. It is.
Yeah, man. They don't like great teams right
Just
now.
organizationally ran. It's like, what the hell are y'all doing?
How you trying to run your best player out of the dang on city, bro? You work that out. You don't try to run him out of the city. Come on, man. You work that out, and you keep it on the low.
Down.
Yeah. No, he writing letters like Baker was now. No, it's been a great run. This and that. I'm like, come on, bro. You got a man writing letters. You know what I'm saying?
Lord. No, not the diary. Not
Yeah,
the diary.
you know what I'm saying? It's been a good run, Chicago. I'm like, come on, Roquan. Don't do that.
Hey, but Roquan went back. He went to practice. I was kind of shocked by that.
That's a start.
Well, because he made it seem like it was the relationship with the team was irreparable. They couldn't fix it, and I think they must have threw a nice little dollar amount at him, and he said, "I think we can fix this."
Oh, how much? Oh yeah, I give this pretty quick.
Yeah, I think we can work this out. Yeah. How you guys feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, let's fix this. Yeah. So I mean, you never know how this shit went down. But let's finish off with the Los Angeles Chargers and what they're gonna do this upcoming season. I know they're a very popular pick for a lot of people for best improvement team, but man, you know what's funny? We've been doing this with the Chargers for a long ass time.
Yeah, that's what Philip though. This ain't Philip.
Come on, man.
This ain't Philip, man.
Yeah, but it's Justin Herbert's third year, man. Like, come on. And we've been saying, and the Chargers, they're gonna do it. It's gonna be them. We've been saying that for a while now. So all of a sudden now this is the year?
This is the year, bro. I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you, man. It's the year. And here's the thing. I think that oh hell, there go my dang on thing.
What?
You know, my camera, but it went back. It's not like it went in, went back out. But anyway,
I still see your ugly ass.
All right, that's a good thing.
Not really.
Maybe not for you. Yeah, I think that I like the way the Chargers look. But shoot, they back a quarterback look good.
Well,
from out of North Dakota State guy. What's his name? Eason
Stick. Yeah, Stick.
Yeah. This nigga named Stick. He must be sound like he a dang on porno star. Come on, man. That's a good porno name. Nigga, oh yes, baby. My name is Eastern Stick.
When you put it like that, it does sound like a.
It's like, oh, Mr. Stick. He look good though, man. He look good.
You hear Ravens might have a problem with Lamar. He wants a contract fully guaranteed more than Murray. I said that from the beginning. You're gonna have to pay him.
Well, he said, but here's the thing: the Ravens should know that's gonna happen. They should know that's gonna happen. Have you seen everybody getting a contract? You should know a man's gonna want his money. Then you saw with Lamar. I mean, we saw what Deshaun got too. Oh, he said, "Oh, they giving niggas fully guaranteed. Oh, I want that." It should not. It should saw that coming.
Should have
That's
seen
why I
it coming.
understand. I understand what's up with some of these organizations, man. You supposed to preempt some of this stuff. You see stuff, down the line. You say, oh, "Okay, that's a handle that. Let me pull
You
a man
take
to the
care of
side.
it.
This is what we're gonna do." Even if you can't give them 230, say that's not even in a say 230 is not even in y'all budget. You negotiate something that either you get them incentives behind it, you find out a way to make it work. This is your franchise quarterback, so you find out the way to make it work. You don't, what I'm saying? You don't be like, oh well, wait till it get down to the season about to start, and then he asking for the guarantee. You should know that was coming.
Mm.
You can see the stars are aligned. You know what I'm saying? You can see it happening. That makes sense.
I
I don't
mean,
know, man.
I'm with you, bro. I don't know how you didn't see this coming.
Right.
Once Deshaun got paid, and you look at his contract, fully guaranteed, 230. Then you look at Kyler got his, put him in second highest quarterback yearly average
Mm-hmm.
behind Aaron Rodgers. It's like, why not? I mean, I think we had this discussion on this show. Lamar Jackson has done more. MVP, more playoff appearances. He's done more than what uh uh Deshaun or Kyler Murray has done in the league. Like, y'all ain't got no MVP. Y'all ain't got no numerous playoff appearances,
Right.
double-digit win teams. Like, y'all ain't accomplished as much as me. So why would I sit behind y'all financially? Like, I don't know how the Ravens didn't see this coming. Like, it is, to me, is self-explanatory. You know, I mean, I don't know. I think the Ravens put themselves in a predicament that could have been avoided.
Right.
Because y'all, and don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, you probably don't want to negotiate with a guy that doesn't have an agent, and him and his mom is doing it. Whichever how they doing it, whatever. I get it. I understand it. But she better be proficient at the language of these contracts and how they go. Because you don't want to sit here and have him taking a contract that is not beneficial for him
Mm-hmm.
when he is the franchise quarterback, the most important piece on an NFL team.
I agree.
So
He deserves the same respect as everybody else does.
oh yeah, without a doubt.
You know what I'm
But
saying? So don't try to play my man about his money, man. He deserves the same respect. And like I said before, you just saw it coming, man. So I don't have no kind of what's what I want to say? Yeah, it's on tip of my tongue. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel your sympathy. Thank you. I don't have no sympathy for the Ravens. They should know. They should know this coming. Should have known this coming. I mean, it's like I said this a long time ago. Back when Glenn Robinson asked for $100 million contract. I was back when nobody's getting that kind of money. I said just because he asking for it, somebody's gonna get it. When these players get these big contracts, ask for these astronomical things, they set precedents for other players to come along and get the same thing or higher. So the fact that Deshaun got that 230 guaranteed, oh, people gonna start getting guaranteed contract. That's gonna be something they're gonna start trying to do now. I want money guaranteed.
All of it.
All of it. So, you know,
technically, your favorite quarterback, Kirk Cousins, started that trend in the NFL.
We're mad at fuck Kirk Cousins.
So Kirk started it, and then Deshaun was the second one, and then me personally, if I'm a quarterback, especially a quarterback, I'm not doing nothing else. I want all my shit fully guaranteed.
Yeah, fully guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we coming to now. So like they should have seen this coming and preempted it and say, okay, let's sit down, let's talk about how much we can give you guaranteed. And if the rest has to be on the back ends, incentives, whatever. Or wait till that TV contract come out, we can give you this much more. We add to it. Whatever you need to do, however you negotiate it, but you negotiate that out. We got what? One more preseason game, then a week of rest, and then it's time to play. And you don't have to settle yet. This is your star quarterback. This is
Okay.
your franchise.
So let me ask you this: you're going into third year of Justin Herbert. Do you get a contract extension after the year, going into his fourth year, and make sure you don't even go to that fifth year option of the rookie deal?
Yeah, I think so. I think Herbert played well enough to earn that. Now unless he just fall completely off this year.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know what I'm
see that
saying?
happening
I don't see that happening. So
though.
yeah, I'm you go ahead and lock him on up. That's the face of your franchise now.
Yeah, don't
That's
play
his
with it,
team. Yeah, that's
and,
his
and
team.
and that's why I'm saying the same thing for the Ravens. Why are you playing with it? You get your man's locked up, and pay him and have him around while you build the rest of your team.
Right,
Or at least you should have been building the rest of your team while you had him on a rookie contract.
right. You know what? Well, here's my thing though. I hear you saying, but there's ways of doing things. You know, like the old saying, "There's more than one way to skin a cat." There's ways of doing things, but you sit down with him way before now and work this out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Say, look, man, we need to get this and this, this and this, and this and that on the team. If I pay you this much, I won't be able to get this. So I can give you this and give you this and the rest of it in bonus. However you want to do it, but it's ways of working things out that it works for both parties.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the wait to now is the Ravens' fault. I'd have been locked this up.
Oh yeah,
You
because
know
what's
what I'm
your
saying?
alternative?
Right.
I
What you
know
gonna go with?
Tyler. I know Tyler Huntley good, but he ain't
He ain't
Lamar
that good.
Jackson.
Right,
Yeah,
he ain't that good.
he ain't that good.
He ain't play all good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because if he was that good, then we wouldn't be even having this discussion right
Right.
now.
He'd be like, all right, then. See you, Lamar. We got
Yeah,
Huntley.
yeah, but bye.
Right.
but to sit there and think that you got your answered, got the answers to your questions without Lamar Jackson, to me is asinine. But I like I said, just Justin Herbert, his chance is going to come up probably in the off season. I would go ahead and just take care of it. Just take care of it
So
because
what's the only quarterback?
um,
Oh, wait.
if Justin was the only QB
Uh,
that's up for a contract, I'll wait. If Justin and Burrow will sign Justin before Ravens sign Lamar just to help Lamar get more money. No,
hey,
no. Just, first of all, Lamar is what year was he drafted? 2018.
I think so.
So he's on his fifth year option. So you either sign him or you lose him.
Right.
This is Justin Herbert's going into his third year of his rookie
Yeah.
deal. And
Right.
so he has one more year left, plus a fifth year option left on the rookie deal. But he's eligible to get a contract extension after this year. And pretty much their contract extension will be intact and it just won't kick in for another 2 years. And so that gives the Chargers why they go get Khalil Mack, why they go get JC Jackson at the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You see what they're doing? Hey, let's build our team around stopping the Chiefs because obviously that's who we've been chasing in this division.
Right.
Let's get a corner, top corner in the free agency market. Got him, paid him. We made a trade, go get Khalil Mack. Yeah, he's up there in age, but he's still a threat on the defensive line to wreak and mess up
Plus
your
he
offensive
upgrades
game plan.
the rest of your linebacker room because he can teach them.
He could teach them. Imagine him on one side and Joey Bosa on the
Diverse.
other side.
Mm-hmm.
That looks damn good. I
Right.
mean, we got to get after Patrick Mahomes now. We got to get after Russell Wilson now. We got to
Mm-hmm.
get after Derek Carr now. Like we got to
Right.
we got to look. You got to have the pass rush and you got to have the secondary. They address both things in the free
Right.
agency, and so I know the Chargers just missed the playoffs last year, came down to the last game against the Raiders. I don't think they even get to that situation. I think they jump the Raiders. Raiders probably going to end up third in this division, and I think they'll have just about the same record as the Chiefs, but the Chiefs will have the tiebreaker. I mean, look, I know I was joking earlier. The Chargers are going to do it. The Chargers, we've been hearing it for years, for the last
Mm-hmm.
well, can you say almost like damn near a decade? Or the Chargers,
Yeah,
and there's always something that
man.
always ends up happening. They end up
The
getting
greatest,
hurt.
I'll never forget the greatest game I seen was the Chargers and the Miami Dolphins when Kevin Winslow
Kellen Winslow,
had to carry him out on the stretcher. That was one of the best games I ever seen, bro.
that playoff
Ever.
game. Yeah,
Yes. That's why I knew.
yeah,
I was like, Chargers going to the Super Bowl. They didn't go that year.
yeah. Hell, the Super Bowl they did go to, they got their ass trounced,
Mm-hmm.
by the 49ers. So
Right.
it's like, you know, I don't know. I just think the Chargers have always been touted as one of those teams year in and year out as one of the teams that's going to take that next leap, and something always ended up happening. Like when they had
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Lynn as a coach, they had a whole bunch of injuries, and then they would fall short of what they did. Hell, I thought they had the division last year. In both games, they won the first game against Kansas City in Kansas City. Did something that
Right.
most teams couldn't do. And then
Mm-hmm.
they had the game in hand against the Chiefs in the second game, and them losing in overtime. So they had the division pretty much right there in their hands, and they just didn't finish the job. So it's you're looking for the Chargers to stop self-inflicting themselves. That's what it is. It's like they shoot themselves in the foot with some bad play or injuries or something like that, and it always bites themselves in the foot by the time you get to
I
playoff
think I
time.
think I think this year's the year, man.
You think so?
I think so.
I do believe they are a wild card team.
Yeah.
So I will say that.
At least I know they at least make the playoffs this year for sure.
Yeah. But look, they got a tough stretch to begin their season. So they start with the Raiders, and then they turn around 4 days later and they play the Chiefs, uh, Jaguars, Texans, Browns. So they kind of lighten up the load a little bit. Uh, then they get the Broncos, Seahawks, Falcons, 49ers. Then they get the Chiefs, Cardinals, Raiders, Dolphins, Titans, Colts, Rams, and then finish off with the Broncos. I think they do have a very more manageable schedule than the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying 10, 11 wins. Because they got
Then the computer picked the place.
oh, so we straight Madden in this man. As Madden.
Right. They got
No.
the Magic 8-ball.
No, looking at this schedule, it's manageable. Like I said, I definitely think they're a wild card team. They'll definitely give Kansas City a run for the divisional title. But obviously, like we've always said, you got to beat the man to get them, and
Yeah.
you get them week 2 off of pretty much 3 days rest. And so that's going to be an early challenge.
Well, I'm not concerned. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not concerned about them winning or losing the first matchup. I'm concerned about them winning or losing the last matchup they play, the latter season, because that's where it falls apart for them.
Second half of the season, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not to say they don't need to be strong in the first part of the season, but I won't panic as much if they lose to the Chiefs early in the season. It's when they lose or how they play when they play the second part of the second half of the season, when they play in that division. Then I want to see how they do against the division that second half. Then that'll let me know, okay, they for real.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, on the other side of the country, Buffalo is the king of the AFC.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the AFC East. You know, when I mean East, I'm talking about east side of the country. You know, is theirs to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it. I mean, I know I rock with my Chiefs, but I've already picked Buffalo to be AFC representative. It's just like at some point, some teams that have been dying to get over to that threshold. You're waiting for it. Eventually, it has to happen.
Right.
More times than not, it will happen eventually. It's not a lot of teams that
You know who looks bad this preseason? New England.
Ooh,
Man,
boy,
they have no weapons. They have nothing. They have nothing.
the offense
Oh,
is gonna be dreadful, bro.
then my man did White retired.
That offense is gonna be dreadful, man.
That's one of the best weapons was White. They got
That
rid of N'Keal Henry. Not that he was that special, but he was one of the better receivers than what they have now.
boy, that offense is gonna be dreadful, man.
It's gonna be horrible, man. I don't know. Unless they pull a rap out of hat. So then you got Patricia and Judge fighting for the call of plays.
Boy,
So I don't know, bro. At first, I was trying to give my man Mac a little props.
Boy, oh, now you coming around. Now you coming around. And now you coming around. Me and Nick been trying to talk to you for the last couple of months about it, but I think you better let it go. Mac Jones about to play like straight asshole. Bruh.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I still okay. Here's my thing. I'm not saying I don't think he's a garbage quarterback. I just he had nothing to work with.
Well, no, he's not garbage. He's just in a garbage situation, which we thought was a great situation last year.
At first, yeah, we thought it was at first. I thought, oh, he's in a good situation, good system, blah blah blah.
Josh McDaniels,
It's
and then
like
once McDaniels leaves, and then you got no
like
actual
Belichick
offensive voice talking to him.
Belichick getting I think Belichick getting retired. He's just trying to burn it all down from the league. If I can't have nobody happening, just burn it all down and I'm out.
I built this dynasty.
I built it and I'm tearing it down before I go.
He said, I'm the reason for the 6.
Because they making some this last few years, they making some crazy moves, man. Like getting rid of folks. I mean, they been got rid of folks, but they reloaded.
It's all that money spent last year, and the most he ever spent didn't maturate to maturated to the wild card win. That's as good as he got him. Was a wild card appearance, not even a win. My bad, not just there.
It's appearance. They just showed up.
It got him in an appearance, not even.
They're better off buying tickets for the players and let them go to the game.
Boy, he's in the cameo, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Made a cameo appearance. All right, then. Get the polls.
Yeah.
All right, we out.
And we out. Thanks for coming to the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, we're here. Thank you. So it's like, bro, I'm with you 100%. I really, and when we went over the NFC East, or the AFC East, I was looking at the schedule. I'm looking at what Mac Jones has got working with him and their coaching staff. Yeah, they about to be a top 10 pick next year, bro.
Shoot, they might go Jacksonville, New England, Jets, Houston.
Bro, they a top 10 pick next year, bro.
Yeah, they in there.
Hell, the way it is really looking like, they might be a top 5 because
here's the thing. Think about this. Now, if this happens, what if they can't find a right quarterback for Cleveland, and Cleveland gets a top 10 pick? They're gonna be dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I just think there's too much talent on that Cleveland roster for him to even be that trash. I honestly, I think you go with Josh Dobbs over Jacoby Brissett.
We'll see.
At least have the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, but we'll see. But we gotta get to the other team for time right now.
No, we'll do the Raiders on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah,
what's up, man?
The Raiders on Thursday. What's up, TDC?
Never find the right quarterback.
Well, they find one. They just didn't know that. Well, they knew. They just can't keep him on the field because he like massages. So I mean,
right.
They'll get him the end of this year. So
they're gonna go back and get Bernie Kosar.
Bernie, can you still plug it? Can you still plug it?
We're gonna need you to play until fill in for Deshaun.
No, but honestly,
I forgot about Seahawks. You got a point there, Anthony.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I think the Seahawks got too much fight in their locker room to just start taking it. I mean, they got some strong personalities out there. That
you remember that song Will Smith made? I think I can beat Mike Tyson. It's a thought,
It's a thought.
It's a thought. Don't mean
Now
it's
trying
gonna
to
happen.
execute it.
You
Trying to
have all the
execute it
fights,
is two different things.
all the fights you wrote. It's like what, like Mike say, everybody got a game plan until you get hit.
To get punched in the mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you hit me on my lip. Oh, that changes things. Shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, TDC, and Warriors Entertainment. I'm with you. I think the Seahawks, just because you look how competitive they are, the competitive division they are, I don't think they're just going to lay down for the Cardinals, Rams, or 49ers. I think they're going to be able to at least sneak a couple of those division games and probably sneak some games that they're not supposed to.
Bruh, who gonna throw the ball?
I hear what you're saying.
Didn't Gino get hurt?
Gino might have got hurt. And then Drew Lock missed some time because of COVID. So yeah, but I mean,
They're gonna be out in Seattle. Like, hey,
Yes.
he quarterback.
No, they at least get 7 wins.
Can you throw the ball? All right, come on.
Nah, bro, they gonna get at least 7 wins. Like, that don't put you in first round, first
7 who?
top 5. Come on, all right, man.
7 who?
You want to make this bet right now?
7 what?
All right, so here's a bet. If Seahawks get 7 wins, you dress up in full Chiefs gear.
All right, I can do that. Cause they won't see 7.
Okay.
They won't see 7 o'clock. Let on 7 wins.
Hey man, they'll get 7 wins, bro. Yeah. Pete Carroll at least get 7 wins out of that squad. Thank you. Hey, you gonna look good in Chiefs red, man.
Yeah, okay. You gonna look good in Lions.
Okay, so that's a rebuttal. I gotta wear Lions gear.
You wear the high little blue. You can wear the black jersey. I don't care what I wear. It don't matter.
I that's a bet because I look good in any color. It don't matter.
No, matter of fact, don't wear the black jersey.
Fuck you mean?
Huh? They won't be able to see you on camera.
I knew you was going there.
Wear the high little blue.
I knew your punk ass was going there. Now,
it accentuates your hue.
I'm gonna give me a Barry Sanders jersey then, just for that. Hey man, fuck you, man.
Hey, no, you can't get it. You gotta get like a Eric Hippo jersey.
And he said, just buy the whole Chiefs gear and then return it the next day. Leave a tag on it. Yeah, I heard y'all return policy. Yeah, so you can have this back.
Hey, with the white thick spots, don't worry about that.
Yeah. No, you gonna have the neck spots around that little black shit.
Oh, the black
spots. Sir, hey, did you wear this? No, I ain't wear this. I ain't wear this.
It came like that.
You said I'm too light for this conversation. Hey, now Mel always be trying to hate on me. See, that's what yellow motherfuckers do. They like hate on those dark skinned brothers. They like,
what?
Yeah, but I keep having to remind that light bright motherfucker that they bruise easily. But
yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, go Giants. No, go Giants. Giants ain't doing shit, Matt. Let it go, bro. Let it go, MJ.
I ain't doing nothing but picking in the top 10.
Picking in the top 10. But all right, y'all, that's our show today. And we got to the Chargers and the Broncos in the AFC West. We'll touch base with the Las Vegas Raiders this Thursday on episode 180. Hey, whoa, that's what we doing?
What's that?
Damn, that's what we doing? Wow. Wow.
They say Lions gear, they can't give it away on 8 Mile.
I'm gonna wear a Matthew Stafford jersey. Yo, Matt just saying fuck everybody.
I guess.
Anyway, fuck the Giants, fuck the Yankees, fuck the Gators, fuck the Arizona Wildcats. What other team you root for? Fuck them all. No, anyway, no. That's our show today, man. Appreciate everybody hopping in, chopping it up with us. Hey, I'll come back on Thursday, episode 180, as we finish discussing the AFC West. We'll go over the Las Vegas Raiders. And of course, we'll talk episode 3 of Hard Knocks with the Detroit Lions. And well, Thursday's a big preseason game, preseason finale for a lot of teams. So,
all right, shout out to Lamar's podcast.
Yeah. Wild Card Chief, shout out to the No Name Podcast dedicated to the Detroit Lions. So if you're a Detroit Lions fan, go check out the No Name Podcast. If you're a Chiefs fan, check out the Wild Card Chief fan. And of course,
fan, just hop on in anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. We all love football. Anyway, peace and love, y'all. On behalf of Detroit Mail, Wild Card Martin, we will see y'all Thursday, episode 180. Peace.